Today on our 2014 Heartland Bighorn, we're going to be installing Hydrastar's hydraulic brake line kit for tandem axles, part number HS496-252. These lines can be used as a replacement for damaged lines, or like we are using them today, to convert from electric to electric over hydraulic brakes. Now on our fifth wheel here, we've mounted our brake actuator here inside our front compartment. Our brake line attaches to the back side. Went ahead and drilled a hole in the bottom of the compartment and ran the brake line down through the hole. To ensure that we bend our brake lines properly without causing any kinks in the line, we're using a special tool for bending those brake lines. You can pick up these tools at your local automotive store. On our Bighorn here, we routed it down through that hole, across to the passenger side. We went up above our undershield here and came out through a hole we drilled in the side of the frame. When we came out the frame, we curved up and followed it along the top side of our frame there. And we secured it along the way with the hold downs and self-tapping screws that come with our kit. Our longest line finished its point here at our axle on our passenger side. We used the four-way union to connect one brake hose to the wheel right here. We used the medium-sized line to run across our axle, and we used one of the two short lines to go from this axle to the axle right behind it. The line that routed across to our driver's side, we connected here to the three-way union. One brake hose connects to that, and the other end of the three-way will go back towards the axle in the rear using that short line again. We have two of these short lines. The other end of our short lines will go to a straight union that'll connect the line to the brake hose. And now I want to tighten them down using a 3/8 inch line wrench, which is available here at etrailer.com, and a 1/2 inch wrench just to hold your union fitting in place while you're tightening it down. Our brake hose hooks up on the back side here. And now I'll show you how to bleed the brakes. You want to start at the wheel furthest from your master cylinder. That's your actuating unit. It's best to use a hose so that way you don't make a mess with the brake fluid and run into a container. We're just using a water bottle there. And we're using a 5/16 wrench to break open our bleeder screw here. And it's best to use an extra set of hands to pull the breakaway pin up on the front of your trailer, and that'll actuate your brakes. So we're going to go ahead and crack this loose and have our assistant pull that pin. Go ahead and pull the pin. And you just want to do this in small spurts. You can go ahead and put the pin back in. And you're going to do this repeatedly until your fluid comes out clear, just like it has here with no air bubbles in it. And we're going to move from one wheel to the next, repeating that same process until it's clear on all of our wheels. And that completes our installation of Hydrastar's hydraulic brake line kit for tandem axles on our 2014 Heartland Bighorn.